Y'all,
Awesome.
just so y'all know, while we're waiting for it to do its thing, it's setting it up. I'm live streaming to YouTube this time. Facebook, apparently, we're already live streaming. Y'all,
Awesome.
just so y'all know, while we're waiting for it to do its thing, it's setting it up. I'm live streaming to YouTube this time.
Sorry, y'all.
Facebook,
I've not done this
apparently,
before.
we're already
I have no idea
live
how
streaming.
it's repeating myself.
It's just so y'all know while we're
I don't know if I just stopped it or not. So that was a test. We're going to just keep going. You're recording it on the actual Zoom, and I have no idea if it's still live recording or not. So if it is, great, everybody.
That's great. Did you tell everyone? Sorry, I was doing something. Did you tell everyone that we cannot keep the live stream on Facebook forever? So
Yeah.
that's why we're trying to figure something out here. We're learning. We appreciate you learning with us, and our goal is to bring you value every week and to maybe show you something that you didn't know, a way that you can use Canva since we have this great tool available. If you're an EXP agent, we have such fabulous tools with the EXP Enterprise. If you're not, I think Canva's worth the money. If you don't have it, have the pro version. That's my opinion. I've always paid for it. I think it's worth it.
Me
With
too.
that, I will say welcome to Real Estate Canva Lab with
Race
my
and Frost.
my lovely co-host, Rayson Frost. I'm Joy Johnson. We really like teaching this together because we have very different styles and different ways of working. And we hope that because we are different in those ways, we can teach you. Maybe one of us speaks more to you and one of us speaks more to someone else, and that we make it easy for you to learn how to use these great tools. Today, we're going to talk about apps. There's a whole lot more inside Canva than most agents realize. We're going to take a tour of Canva's built-in apps and explore tools that can help you create your content, as we always say, faster, simpler, improve your marketing, and just work more efficiently. So after the class, I think you'll really understand where the apps are located, what kinds of tools and integrations are available, which tools could be useful for your real estate marketing, how to decide if an app is worth using, and kind of, your account type and your permissions, how the apps might look different. What today is not a deep dive into any design or a deep dive into any particular app. Today is about getting familiar with apps and hopefully empowering you to explore apps on your own and see what Canva apps can do for you. And I am using a lot of notes today because if you were here and heard me complaining about the puppy, I am a sleepy girl. So,
And just as a reminder, we're going to save our questions for the end, put them into the chat. A lot of times we answer them along the way. And also, if after this you're like, man, I'd really love to know about one particular app that Joy says she uses or that I use, then definitely put it in the Facebook group. And so that we can, add that to our list of things to teach you.
thank you for saying that. Yes, I think that worked really well, saving our questions. I'll leave time at the end. As I said, this is not a deep dive. We're going to go through a few things I've set up. We're going to talk about some of the built-in tools, apps, and integrations. They can help us improve what we've already created. Some of them can help us create something new. What I'm really excited about and works well for me, and I'm just beginning to scratch the surface of the way Canva can connect to our other tools and platforms. I just believe that that is the future, makes everything so much easier. We don't have to go hunt and peck all over our computer to find things. And I am demonstrating today from my enterprise, my EXP enterprise account. If you don't have that, yours may look a little different, but there are apps in there. And what I say about apps is going to be consistent across Canva. One thing I really want you to get from this today, too, is that the best Canva app is not necessarily the fanciest or the most impressive one. You want an app that's going to solve a problem for you or remove a step from your workflow. We're not here to learn stuff that creates more work for us. That's not what we want to do. So I'm going to show you where apps live. I'll just open this very basic flyer template that I downloaded. I will start here because QR codes, I would say, are one of the biggest bang for your buck apps that you can use, things you can do inside Canva. We're going to go to the menu here on the left, and just speak up if you're not following me, where we have our elements, our text, our brand, and we're going to come down to apps. Just go ahead and open apps. The best thing to do when you're looking for an app, don't scroll through. I mean, there are probably a million now. Just tell Canva what you want. I want a QR code. We did a class on dynamic QR codes. I'm not diving into that today. I'm just going to do your regular basic. Your QR code doesn't change. We can put it somewhere and use it over and over. Before I proceed, I just want to tell you that the apps there are different kinds of apps. There are Canva tool apps. Don't worry about this too much, but there are Canva tool apps that kind of are included in what you do. There are third-party apps and there are integrations. And we'll kind of go through that a little bit. But again, I want to reiterate, use an app that's going to do what you need. Don't look for something that does a whole lot of stuff. So I'm going to just use this QR code. I've used it before. It's super basic. We want to use QR codes a lot to give property information. We can actually link up open house registrations, event registrations, home search pages, home valuation pages, buyer or seller guides, event registration. I think I said that twice. Contact pages. We can use them for a lot of things. One thing I want to say to you is please don't use a QR code to send people to a general homepage if you could send them directly to the page they need. And that's the beauty of using these is we can get people where we want them. They're going to get what they're looking for right away, and they're going to be satisfied. We're going to pretend right here that this is my listing, one of my listings. And I made a note of I got to get this out of the way. I made a note of some URLs I want to use. So I'm going to copy this link to my property tour. And I'm thinking you've probably all done this, but I think it doesn't hurt to go through sort of workflows and things. We can customize our codes. I don't know if everybody's played with this. I like to do it. I would say keep it crisp, keep the color crisp. There are lots of different things you can do to change them. This is a really, really basic way to do the code. We can change colors. I don't really want to change the color a whole lot, but we could, for example, say we like that color better. We can update our code. What I do a lot, and Ray's son's going to say this is probably not the best way to do it, but a lot of times I will just leave the thing that's there and I'll see what looks good size-wise. I'm very visual, so it works for me to do that. And I delete, put mine in. I would recommend one thing I always do with the QR code is I pick up my phone and I test it. Open your camera, test your code. You don't want to pay money and get flyers developed for something. It goes where I wanted it to. It goes to a property webpage. So QR codes, that's kind of basic.
And actually, apologizing for the barking in the background, but you mentioned this, and I don't know if you meant it directly, but it's a really good idea. Canva does have the notes page, and I know a lot of people don't use this, but I do recommend that
Yes.
in the notes page, you actually post the link that you're using for the QR code. It's just a way to keep track of it. And to make sure, because it doesn't always stay here. Like if you go out and go do another design and come back and then revisit the QR code, it's going to come back blank. And so that's just a good tip to actually use the notes section.
And I love that you said that. I do use the notes a lot. I don't know why I got in the habit, but I like it. I'll put, if I'm doing social media posts, I'll either put notes for myself, I'll put the caption in that I put on the platform or something. I just like to keep track.
Joy, can you show really quick where you got that notes page again? I didn't
Yes.
see
Do you
that.
see down here on the bottom left?
Oh, gosh, I've never used that.
And it's great because you can just, you can do things like, this is where I put this, if you're just putting it somewhere. You can just remind yourself. You can keep track of things. So fantastic, right? See, you got something. I love it. I love that. Let's move to photo and image tools. I'm going to go back to apps because we're talking about apps. And I know that I have a photo and the photo is very blurry. So that I want to put here. So say I'm doing something about, it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be that, but you can edit an image in a different way than you can if you're using the image tools here. You can get more enhancement. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I want to enhance an image. One thing I'll tell you here, well, let's get here and I'll show you rather than just tell you. I like the simple one. I can't remember which one I've used first. It might be this one. I think it's the other one that I want to use. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to show you. Do you see here where it says use 10 of 190 image enhancer credits? Some apps in Canva require you to use credits, and they might give you some to start out, and then you have to buy more. The one thing you can do, there are so many apps, and I've done this before too, is I have app surfed, and I have looked, if I run out of credits on one, I find another one. So this one requires 10. It gave me some to begin with. I'm going to choose a file. And I also have these uploaded in Canva, but I'm going to do it here on my computer. I have this photo that I want to use, and it's blurry. I kind of found it online. I want to generally enhance it. I just want to upscale it. I want it to look sharper. So I'll do enhance image. Sometimes these take a moment. So while we're doing that, I'll say things you can do are simplify a background, add focus to a subject, make it sharper, improve the image, the presentation of a community photo. They're good with things like community photos. There are headshot apps, social media images, lifestyle photos, especially lifestyle marketing. You might want to take people who happen to be in your photo and haven't given you permission to use them in your marketing. You might want to take them out. When we're doing listings, we don't take out permanent features, condition, views, room size, that kind of thing. We make the grass a little fresher. You all know what we can do. But unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to make this work with frames. So I'm going to add it to the design. But did you see how crisp that photo got? I mean, it just sharpened right up. It was really blurry. And it was so much easier than fiddling with all the little dials and tools and sliders and everything in Canva. Now I'm making it really big. I could have gone to 4x, but we can do that. Next, we're going to look at maps. I want to talk about maps because maps are really fun and there's a lot you can do with maps. So we'll look at, I lost my apps. Everything's still there. Don't forget. I want to make a map. So again, let's not browse. Let's just say maps. I happen to like this AI map generator. I've tried a few of them. You can connect Google Maps. This is really helpful for a whole lot of things. You can search for a place. You can search for coordinates. You can search for restaurants locally. But I want to go back to, I have to go back to apps. I have to go back to maps. I happen to like this one. I played with it. Let's see if I have enough credits to show you. I don't think it will let me. I did one and I thought I saved it. I did not. But you could put your town in. I should have saved it for you. And you can say my stops are whatever stops you want. I'm not going to do a lot. If I don't have enough credits, I won't buy them while you're all sitting here, but I would encourage you to go take a look at this because it will give you a little tour. I apologize for that. We're going to stop here. But you can create walking maps for people. You can create maps that have minimal. Yeah, it's not going to let me do it. So that's too bad. Go play with it. I recommend it. It's worth doing. Google Maps, I can say, we'll go back to this. If you have a place name like mine, sometimes I have to be very careful because it will give me things in Canada, just so you know, but we can do a map. I can take this frame out. I can have a map here. I can double click it to interact with it. I can open it here to interact with it. And it's all native there in Canva. I can do things like, I can say restaurants. And then it's going to show me restaurants. So if I want to send somebody something, or maybe I'm doing a social post about this wonderful bakery that I like. Take this one out. I'll put this one in. And I'll say, actually, I know how it's spelled. I will say something like best. And again, we're not doing design here, just so you all know. And I can make this bigger or smaller. I can enhance it. This is great for those posts that we do that we want to do a shout out to a local business and become an asset or someone they refer to. And then I can write something there. Has anybody used maps in here? Is it something you think you'll use? I'm just curious. Yeah, I think it's pretty fun. To me, it's one of my favorites. We've talked about bulk create before, and today I'm not going to go really big into bulk create. But bulk create, and this is for demo purposes, I'm just going to tell you that I don't know if these numbers are accurate. Bulk create, I can connect directly to Google Sheets. I can upload data, which I'm going to do today, excuse me. I can upload data. And now I already connected it. So what that means is it wouldn't be this connection would be gone, but you highlight the field you want to fill in, and you're going to get a little pop-up menu. Can I disconnect? I've never connected. I don't want to delete it all. Well, that'll show you what it looks like. There we go. So I can disconnect the data. So see how I have a data field that's not highlighted here? But I've made this, I have this template. All I need to do is highlight this portion. This is just like a mail merge too. If you bulk mail to clients, it does the same thing. But you're going to highlight, you go to the three dots here, and you say connect data. And then you connect, you choose the one you want. So I have area connected, I have median price, I have homes sold. And then I say continue. I'm going to select all. Oh, there we go. I have to view the design. I did something wrong. I could have used more sleep. Oh, there we go. So we'll do this, and it'll say the area. Now, of course, this is demonstration. I'm just saying it pulls this space, pulls it in. So that wasn't very helpful. But I think you can see what I'm talking about here.
That particular tool, the bulk create, we do have a video on it. It is already uploaded in our Facebook group on bulk creation. To go over in detail, I use it for, you can use it for lots. It's a great way to do lots of things from quotes, testimonials. If you wanted to do a thing on like best features of a house feature, where once a week you would do a listing or a home you've shown and you've got a, the feature that you loved from it, right? You can do all of that, including having different photos
Yes.
in the Excel or in, Canva sheet, Excel sheet, and have it be something that you produce in bulk so that you can use your favorite scheduler and you can get it scheduled out, however many weeks or months you want. So I really encourage the use of bulk creation for people who are struggling with being consistent in their social media production. It's a great way to
completely. And I know what went sideways on this one. And the issue was that I had lots of different things already down below. Bulk create, I didn't want to bulk create everything that was in that folder. So you want to do bulk create with just one format. So it did create, one location that I had, another location. It just happened to also bulk create everything else we had in there. But
yes, you have to, you want
you
to
have, yeah,
you have to do bulk create in its own document. It can't,
right.
it's not part of it's not good use for multi design.
No, it's not. And that's what I did. And I wasn't really even thinking about it when I did it, but that's what I did. So last we're going to talk about, we've already done some integrations, connecting Google Maps, connecting our Drive. And I don't think we're going to have time, but I could show you a whole lot about Bulk Create. I just want to tell you that you can open apps, and then we'll take questions because I see there are quite a few. Open apps, and you can search for your Google stuff. Would be really easy. Google Drive. Say you have stuff in your Google Drive. You can go right in there. You can go into your Google Photos. You can go into your calendar. These would be integrations, so they're really great. So if I want to go into my Google Drive, I've connected mine, I thought in the past. It's just not right now. I trust Canva. We can take questions too while we do this, but I can connect my Google Drive, and here I had some stuff in my Google Drive. So I can just open the Google Drive and get to it. Super easy. I have different assets. I can put my, anyway, and then you can save to Google Drive, which is really what I wanted you to see. You can go in Google Drive, you can get your assets, your data. The way I am using Canva a lot right now, and because I want to keep records of what I'm doing, is I'll put everything for a project in a Google Drive folder because it's just easy for me. That's a workflow that I use already. And then I just can go into Canva. I think I do it on my other computer, but I can just go into Canva and I can pull the things right over. No, we no more, have to save everything to our desktop, download, upload, all that. I see heads nodding because we've all done it before. And Rayson's taught us a bunch of great ways to organize and it makes it easier. But the idea that we can do it so simply now is to me it's a game changer. And I know we say that a lot, but yeah, we say game changer. Questions when you use, let's see, let's start at the top here. Notes, we did notes. Great. I love that people learned something. It generally, if you have a frame, your photo will fit, Linda. And I have found that when I enhance the image, sometimes I don't know what it is, but it doesn't do that. I would say 90% of the time it does, but I have had trouble with the enhanced image. And it might be an apps glitch sort of thing because I've had QR codes that wouldn't really obey in a frame either. So I just, to hurry, kind of bypass it. Um, yes, the AI Maps tool is excellent for it, and I wish I had saved the one I made for you earlier, but I would tell you don't be afraid of it. Please go in and try it. It's worth it. I loved it. It will give you, because it's AI, it can format it different ways, but it literally showed start here, went to the places, had little dots for walking. I mean, totally check it out. Maps, Kelly, I agree with you. It's so good. It's so much fun. Points of interest, yes. And so you could put, especially I find the AI map creator, and I'm going to play with a few more to see what they all do, but I like that one for points of interest. Linda, I think you're right. It's hard to squeeze it in half an hour. And Rima, yeah, we download, we upload, we download, we upload. Like, let's just stop, right? Connect data. Yes, bulk create is a CSV file, and we have the replay up. It's
I
really
tagged you, Linda,
fun.
in the
Thank you.
Facebook group on the replay.
And if you all have a moment, I will see if I can show you something that I'm still working on with bulk create. And let's see if I can make it come up.
We did not do this, but maybe our next bulk create class, we could show how to bulk create carousel options
Yes, carousels are great. And that's
for bulk create. Because I think the one we did was just the basic, like a single, a single page post. That's the first one. If you haven't watched that, yes, Rima, I'll go tag you. Go find it. You can find it in two places. The main one, the best place to find it is in our Facebook group. Go to where it says guides. And if you're not part of the Facebook group, please, it's Real Estate Canva Lab with Rayson and Joy. Go ahead and, but it's in the guides section and you slide down to like the second or third one. And it is titled, or it says, trying to get there right now to tell you, for some reason it wouldn't let me grab the link to post. It says Canva content batching for busy agents.
And I'm actually working on a bulk create that is literally blowing my mind, but I'm not as organized in here right now as I would like to be, and I'm having a hard time finding it.
Yeah. Well, and so we'll add that.
We'll add it.
Yeah, we'll add that to our list of things, but I think definitely those of you in the group, if you haven't watched the regular batch create or bulk create, you should go take a look at that first, because the carousel version is more complex.
It
It's like
is.
part two.
And
So,
I'll have to find that. I'll find that one. And I would like to delve more into it because you can
and then,
actually now, oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to say you
no,
can
you're
do
fine.
your entire spreadsheet in Canva and you can put different, say you're uploading a month worth of posts and you want different photos to show up on the different days. In bulk create now, you can put a different photo for each day.
That's yes.
Or if you want to rotate 5 photos over time, I mean, you can automate that through bulk create. You can tell it to do it. It's amazing. And I have one that I've been doing that I've been working on. And it's great for carousels. It's really fantastic for carousels. We could do a complete bulk create. Remember, today we just wanted to say, go to apps, play with apps because they will blow your mind. I think that they will blow your mind. The big takeaways for me, I want you to remember, don't spend a bunch of time troubleshooting like we just kept going on. Look for exactly what you want. Ask Canva for exactly what you want. Don't make it too complex. Canva's making it easy. We like to make it more complex. We're the ones who want to complicate things. If we really follow the lead of the tools, it's not complex. And Rima, I was just going to say that Ray's son has a fabulous folder organization class, and I thought I was mastering it, but when I looked this morning, I said, "Oh, I have a few things I haven't cleaned out." But it has actually changed my life working with my Canva stuff. And the whole integration of your Google to Canva will also keep your Canva cleaner.
And so go to the Facebook group. Actually, why don't we just, I know we're right at the end of time. It's 8:36, but because this comes up a lot and we say it a lot, go to the Facebook group and maybe we'll make our own little video just on this. But go to the Facebook group and at the very, very top, where it says discussions. I think she's going to head to the Facebook group right now.
I'm trying, but I have so much stuff in my way.
All the little Zoom bars.
I know everything's in the way.
It says like discussion, and then it says questions and guides. It has like some things at the top of the Facebook group. They're not right here. Yes, if you click on guides, and on the right hand side, we've got start here. Here's the organization one. Here's the brand kits one. Keep sliding down. This is the multi-design. This is 3 Canva tricks for fast posts. Bulk create. That's the one we were just talking about. We are going to have to redo all of this because the Facebook is deleting them. We did not know that. So that's why there's like one video that's not available anymore. After 30 days, they delete live videos. And we were not aware of that because this is our first Facebook group. So we will have to go in. In fact, I was actually going to talk to Joy. We might even take one day when we're supposed to teach a class and take a break and just get all of our get the videos organized because we refer to them a lot. And I think it would be as beneficial to you all. It's a new policy, Rima. I guess they had too many live videos that were being stored and they don't get access.
It's good that you guys were a little bit slow in uploading the videos, huh?
Well, the good news is we have backups for everything because we've also recorded to our computers. So I think the really great news is that we didn't rely on the live stream only. So we need to upload everything, but we have guides, we have files, we have
you can have video replays on there forever, but just not the lives on there.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. I get that.
Yeah.
But
So again, first Facebook group. If you're watching this on YouTube, please join our Facebook group. We're just getting started with the Facebook group. There's lots of great info. We are going to have all the recordings there as well if you want to see them or ask questions. So yes.
And we are working realtors. We're not, this is not a business that we're doing. This is, We,
You
we
guys are
actually
amazing. These
have
classes have been
jobs, but
amazing.
oh, thank you. It's so fun. I think the best thing for me is it's really fun when people say, I didn't know that. That's going to make my life easier. It's all worth that. It's so fun. That's the best part. And I appreciate all of you also bearing with me and puppy days. I feel like back in the days when I had babies, if I could remember. I mean, that was a long time ago. I don't know if I quite remember.
All right. And on that note,
On
thanks
that
for being with
note,
us. We are going to try and keep it right around 30 minutes. It does run a little bit over into that question period, which we're happy to do for you. But since we are working realtors, we're all trying to be efficient with our time and we are trying to stick with short topics where each time we're getting shorter and shorter so we can focus on one topic at a time and really, do it justice in that 30 minutes. And, please, that's why we have the Facebook groups. You can go check out things you miss, ask more questions as we get going. Hopefully we'll be able to provide you with more tips. On that last note, check the Facebook group because I am going to post something. I did an entire Canva session from Agent Power Huddle, and in it is something that I'm planning to do for this class. I don't know exactly when, but there's a short piece on making and creating, basically becoming your own local agent through a map feature with Canva. So I'll post that link in the Facebook group so that you can go take an eye, go watch it.
and I hope you enjoyed our overview. The hearts are for all of you because I see lots of lovely comments in the chat and we have to go. So thank you.